This is TreeTownSound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Oh, yes. Here we are. We survived Art Fair. Everyone in Ann Arbor's rejoicing. That time of the year that everyone dreads is not coming back for a year, but I hope all the local businesses and everyone enjoyed it. Stack some cheddar, if you know what I mean. It's that important time of the year where people can come to town and we can take their money, and our businesses definitely need it. So you must ask yourself, when was the last time I supported a local music venue? This just in. You don't have to love a band to go out and see live music. You can just go out and support local bands because you want to support the arts in your community. So think about that. Take a look at the calendar at the Arc, the Blind Pig, whatever music venue, wherever you're at, and try supporting it. Buy tickets. Don't even go. It's all good. Whatever you need to do. So today's TreeTownSound is all over the place. We got some new releases. We got a preview for The Accidentals at Sonic Lunch. But before we dive deep into everything music, Michigan, past, present, and future, we're going to get on our back in the daysicle, and we're going to talk about really one of the most legendary artists to come out of Michigan. And I know he wasn't born in Michigan, but he kind of made his rise in Michigan. And he was born July 22nd, 1941 in North Carolina. I'm talking about the legendary George Clinton. And you may know George Clinton. You absolutely know his music from Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton, P-Funk All-Stars, many different names George Clinton went under because of all his legal troubles with record labels. He's been in a fight for his legacy since like 1982, literally been in court trying to get the rights to his masters. Still to this day, he says the contract he signed in 1983 was fake and forged. So who knows? He was regarded, though, by Prince as the teacher and really influenced all the funk bands for many years to come. His style of music, I would say, if I could put it best, would be you take Frank Zappa, which is like all over the place, jamming rock and roll with James Brown. And that's kind of where you get George Clinton in the P-Funk, P-Funk, Funkadelic, Parliament. There's too many names. I'm all over the place. Regardless, I'm without a script, and this song is too. So we're going to get on our back in the daysicle to 1977. And this song, Flashlight, really holds true to all of their music. But one thing is unique with this song is Bootsy Collins was not available to play bass, refused to play bass on this song to fly in and do the recording. So Bernie Worrell at the time used his Mini Moog synth and laid down the bass track. And you may know Bernie Worrell because when Parliament went on hiatus, he joined the Talking Heads, and you may have seen him in Stop Making Sense, the movie from 1984. And if you haven't seen Stop Making Sense from 1984, you're literally doing your music soul an injustice. So definitely want to see that. So get on our back in the daysicle. We are riding back to 1977 because George Clinton is turning 83 years old tomorrow. This is Flashlight.
Everybody's got a little light under the sun, 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 under the sun.
It's all local. It's all local. Treetown Sound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
There's not many songs that make me happier than Wolfpack's Aunt Leslie off their 2016 album, The Beautiful Game. Antoine Stanley and that beautiful voice you just heard will be headlining Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch on August the 22nd. It's going to be a historic day in Ann Arbor. And what better way to celebrate the 200-year anniversary of Ann Arbor than have Antoine Stanley headlining with special guest Andrew Horwitz of Tally Hall opening up the show. There's no teasers with this show. All I'll say is y'all better be there or you're going to miss out. And if you are going to miss out, it's okay. There'll be tons of videos and we'll all celebrate that amazing show together. Well, another Ann Arbor artist that has been really doing it for the last decade is Shigeto.
This is TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
I'd like to make myself believe that someone out there knows me. I wish it all was just a dream, 'cause planet Earth feels lonely. I fell asleep, I had a dream that nobody knows. These city lights burning so bright, but I walk alone. Hello, is anyone out there? Give me a sign. Hello, is anyone's heart beating like mine? Like mine. I'd like to make myself believe that someone out there knows me. I wish it all was just a dream, 'cause planet Earth feels lonely. It's bittersweet, stuck in between me and your ghost. My memories stay on repeat, but I walk alone. Hello, is anyone out there? Give me a sign. Hello, is anyone's heart beating like mine? Like mine. I'd like to make myself believe that someone out there knows me. I wish it all was just a dream, 'cause planet Earth feels lonely.
And does the mic work? We are live back on TreeTown Sound. Yeah, had a little technical difficulty. It happens from time to time. The screen froze and my mic shut off, and all of a sudden I was dead in my headphones. So sorry about that confusion. If it was my mistake, I mean, I'll take it. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. What I was saying, that first song was by Ann Arbor's Shigeto. And man, what an R&B banger that was. And it stinks I didn't even get to tweet about it. I'm all flustered trying to get my board to work. That last song was Lonely by Chloe Morinando from Detroit, with like DJ superstar Dylan Francis with the deep house beats. And I just love to see this, because Chloe Morinando is obviously turning into a rock star, obviously blowing up, and doing a collab with one of the largest electronic DJs on earth. Just seems like a great move to blow her up even more. So, man, I'm not flustered. I'm in the groove right now. You're listening to TreeTown Sound. I am your host, Matthew Altruda. Quick shout out to my sponsors, as always, the Bank of Ann Arbor Sonic Lunch, which is coming in hot this Thursday, the 25th, with the Accidentals, with special guest Joy Clark opening up the show, and also Orion Automotive Services. They're taking care of Olivia right now, and they've been loving cars since 1994, providing automobile maintenance and repair services for European, domestic, and Asian vehicles. You obviously made a big investment on your car. You got to take care of it. Go see Rich at Orion. And if you're having car problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Rich ain't one. Go see Rich at Orion, conveniently located on Parkland Plaza, right off Jackson Road, across the street from the BMW dealership, OrionA2.com. When we come back from this break, we're going to be getting a little Sonic Lunch preview with the Accidentals.
We've already made one Lucky Rewards Club member a millionaire, and there's still plenty of summer left, which means you still have 2 more chances to win $1 million in cash. At Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant, our biggest giveaway ever is back, and all you have to do to earn entries for a shot at $1 million Saturdays, July 27th and August 24th is play with your Rewards Club card. Don't miss the $5.8 million Choctaw Summer Games at Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant.
A Louisiana vacation is different for everyone. My Louisiana is a dance in the street celebration. Or it could be the tranquility of a sunrise over the water. Sometimes it's an airboat ride in a gator-filled swamp. Or it's kicking back with a bowl of gumbo and some live music. But for you, well, it could be whatever you want it to be. Because when you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul. Visit findyourlouisiana.com.
T-Mobile 5G internet keeps getting better. Boost your connection to harder-to-reach places with Home Internet Plus and get internet right where you want it.
With Wi-Fi that reaches the attic, I finally have a home office.
Get T-Mobile Home Internet Plus for $50 a month with autopay and a Go 5G Plus line. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
During congestion, customers on this plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using greater than 1.2 terabytes per month due to data prioritization. After $20 bill credit plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit or bank account required. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
These days, everything in LA costs more. But somehow, Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less, and dinner in Venice for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. Santa Monica rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down, just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at an LA Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line and your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Want the same expert advice you get from the pros in the store while shopping online at americastire.com? Meet Treadwell, your personal online tire guide that matches you with the perfect tire for your vehicle. Get your best match in 1 minute or less with Treadwell by America's Tire. Let's get you taken care of.
A Louisiana vacation is different for everyone. My Louisiana is a dance in the street celebration. Or it could be the tranquility of a sunrise over the water. Sometimes it's an airboat ride in a gator-filled swamp. Or it's kicking back with a bowl of gumbo and some live music. But for you, well, it could be whatever you want it to be. Because when you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul. Visit findyourlouisiana.com.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents Grilling JR with the voice of wrestling's Jim Ross. Join us every Thursday morning as Conrad Thompson, the godfather of wrestling, grills JR like you've never heard before, uncut and uncensored. Enjoy wherever you listen.
Summer is heating up, just like the deals at Omaha Steaks. From perfectly aged steaks to juicy burgers, Omaha Steaks is your summer grilling headquarters. Shop the Hotter Than Fire sale at omahasteaks.com for exclusive unconditional money-back guaranteed packages starting at $99. Plus, get an extra $10 off with promo code SIZZLE at checkout. Visit omahasteaks.com, code SIZZLE for an extra $10 off. Shop the Hotter Than Fire sale today before these deals go up in smoke.
Omaha Steaks, America's original butcher.
Locally made and locally played. TreeTown Sound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
hands down to come out, one of the most talented bands to come out of the great state of Michigan, and that is the Accidentals. Shout out to Sav right now, who's actually playing guitar and singing in Lainey Wilson's band. So they're blowing up. The Accidentals are turning heads all over America, and one can only hope Lainey Wilson will bring the Accidentals on tour with them. You can see them live this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor's Sonic Lunch with Joy Clark. That last one's an instrumental, and the Accidentals have a lot of upbeat, lively songs. And when you see them live, you're like, man, this band is so intense and brings so much energy. But they also are known to write sad songs and slow songs too. And one of my most favorite songs by them is kind of a slow one, is kind of a sad one, but it's lyrically brilliant. And in my opinion, maybe lyrically their strongest song. And it talks about, normal struggles with mental health and the ability to believe in yourself and overcome failures and build yourself up. And it's called Crow's Feet because, as we know, the lessons in life that we learn, we have to experience, and the only way to experience things is to grow old. And that's really, in a lot of cases, the only way to learn a lot of things in life. So Crow's Feet's the song. The song makes sense. You can see the Accidentals this Thursday at Bank of Ann Arbor's Sonic Lunch. We're going to go deep into the Accidentals archive, and then it's going to go into Cover Art, their new album, with a more upbeat song. You can see how rowdy they will be at Sonic Lunch. But we're not afraid to slow it down here on TreeTownSound, and I'm not a poet, but I do know a good song when I hear one. This is Crow's Feet by the Accidentals on TreeTownSound.
Your smile is just like a caution sign. Road kill, crow's feet around your eyes. Blue veins of roads just keep rolling on. Maps to the heart that we dwell upon. And when I'm uncertain, I pull back the curtains to see. It's 'cause I've accepted defeat. Sunset stains like a nectarine. Stop by a belligerent cash machine. Gold lines, structured and comforting. You ask why I am suffering. All I wanted was something to cradle my faith. Sometimes I will lose all I have just to see what remains. Sometimes it's like life is a car crash, hot flash. It takes someone bleeding to chance of mistakes, 'cause we all need a little pain. You always believed that you'd never feel the ache. Who knew that the absence of love is all it takes to change your mind? Consider what you've left behind. You've only walked into a car crash, hot flash. It takes someone bleeding to get you believing. A record spinning, obsessed with the end when it's just the beginning. Don't ask me to hurry. Impatience is simply the least of my worries. A soft expression is just enough answer to keep all the questions at bay. We all risk the chance of mistakes, 'cause we all need a little pain. Car crash, hot flash. You've only walked into a car crash, hot flash.
Support local music. Treetown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Once I had a love and it was a gas. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the good thing only to find much mistrust, love's gone behind. Once I had a love and it was divine. Soon turned out I was losing my mind. Seemed like the good thing, but I was so blind. Much mistrust, love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. You tease me like you do. And it was a gas. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the big thing only to find much mistrust, love's gone behind. Lost inside adorable illusions and I cannot hide. I'm the one you're using, please don't push me aside. We could have made it cruising, yeah.
their cover art album, which happens to be all covers, released May 10th, 2024. That is Heart of Glass by The Accidentals. They're headlining Sonic Lunch this Thursday, which is July 25th, with Joy Clark. And pretty excited for this show, to say the least. The Accidentals have played Sonic Lunch a few years in a row now. Man, they just put on an incredible concert. Before that was also The Accidentals with Crow's Feet and the Ballader to the Tender Gun to start off the hour. We're going to stay with local music like we always do on Treetown Sound, but this is a band I wish was still putting out music. One of my favorites from Ypsilanti. This is Lightning Love with Deadbeat.
This is Treetown Sound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 1071.
Can't you see I'm losing my mind this time? sea. All the treetops turning red, the bakers near bodegas grin. Me, I think they want something. I close my eyes, I tell myself to breathe and be calm. I know you feel like you were breaking down. Well, I know that it gets so hard sometimes. Be calm. I'm scared that everyone is out to get me.
These days before you speak to me,
Oh, see you looking out your window. After all, you lost your band, you left your mom. Now, every single crack, every penny that I pass says I should either leave or pick it up. With every single buck I made, I'm saddled with bad luck that came the moment I was baptized. Oh, when I found out one day I'm gonna die, if only I could find my people, all my place in life. Then when they come a caroling, so loud, so bright that they're on, then will lead us to a chorus where we'll all rejoice and sing a song that goes, oh, be calm, be calm. I know you feel like you were breaking down. Oh, I know that it gets so hard sometimes. Be calm, take it from me, I've been there 1,000 times. You hate your boss because it thinks you're still alive, and everything's wrong. It just gets so hard sometimes. Be calm. I don't remember much that night, just walking, thinking fondly of you, thinking that the worst is yet to come. From that streetcar came my sound, and I can't remember the man, the pen, and the rocket's melody. The words exchanged and far exceeded any change I'd given thee. Oh, be calm, be calm. I know you feel like you were breaking down. Oh, I know it gets so hard sometimes. Be calm, take it from me, I've been there 1,000 times. You hate your boss because he still thinks you're alive, and everything's wrong. It just gets so hard sometimes. Be calm, be calm.
Featuring Traverse City's very own Andrew Doss on the keys. That is Fun with Be Calm off of Aim and Ignite from 2009. Before that was Lightning Love with the Deadbeat from 2012. Man, fun, that song Fun Be Calm is just one of my absolute famous. It's a TreeTownSound classic. I've been playing that on this show forever and absolutely love it. And it's probably an anthem to live by because everyone really does just need to calm down a little bit. Take a deep breath. Go outside at night. Stare up at the stars. Make yourself feel small. Whatever you need to do. But it's important because we all have our own little journey here on this planet and we want to help everyone around us rise up. So be calm and just do your best. All right, we are basically done here on TreeTownSound. Mic failure all over the place. Tally Hall, hidden secret messages no one can decode. You know, everything that you expect here on TreeTownSound. And when we come back from the break, we're going to be hearing one more song, and then it's going to fire into the next show, which is Mark Copeland with Under the Radar Radio, because I just really don't have any more time right now. I wish I did, but I don't. If there's a chance for me to just jump in at the end and just be like, hey, it's me, I'll do that, but I doubt it. But I'll be back next Sunday night at 6 p.m. every Sunday live in studio. Thank you so much for supporting TreeTownSound. We'll be back with a banger after this break.
T-Mobile 5G internet keeps getting better. Boost your connection to harder-to-reach places with Home Internet Plus and get internet right where you want it.
With Wi-Fi that reaches the attic, I finally have a home office.
Get T-Mobile Home Internet Plus for $50 a month with autopay and a Go 5G Plus line. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
During congestion, customers on this plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using greater than 1.2 terabytes per month due to data prioritization. After $20 bill credit plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit or bank account required. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies.
We've already made one lucky Rewards Club member a millionaire, and there's still plenty of summer left, which means you still have 2 more chances to win $1 million in cash. At Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant, our biggest giveaway ever is back, and all you have to do to earn entries for a shot at $1 million Saturdays, July 27th and August 24th is play with your Rewards Club card. Don't miss the $5.8 million Choctaw Summer Games at Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
These days, everything in LA costs more. But somehow, Verizon costs less. As low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. And dinner in Venice for 2 has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. Santa Monica rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down. Just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at an LA Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line and your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Sweet Deals has an offer that can't be beat. Get instant access to Microsoft Office Home plus Business for Windows or Mac for only $39.99. This is a lifetime license valued at $219, an 82% savings. Supply is limited, so don't delay. Get your sweet deal today at sweetdeals.com.
Okay, how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from let's just enjoy this moment to we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a budget tracker and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible, and with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
Focus on your breathing. Looks can be deceiving. Everyone has curated their life. Makes you feel like you're not living right. And you might be alright with that. diamond in a frame, since they're so good at their own game. And you might be alright with that, whoa, but I can't waste my time like that anymore. I know everybody goes to the same dark places, sometimes in the dead of night when you think you can't make it. You might find I left a light beside the bed for you, 'cause I've been there too. I know everybody goes to the same dark places, whoa. You always doubt yourself, but you're probably just as well as anybody else. I know everybody goes to the same dark places. I know everybody goes to the same dark places. I know everybody goes to the same dark places, sometimes in the dead of night when you think you can't make it. You might find I left a light beside the bed for you, 'cause I've been there too. And don't think it's only you, because we've all been through what you're going through. Oh, I know everybody goes to the same dark places. I know, same dark places. Oh, I know everybody goes to the same dark places.
WQKL, Ann Arbor's 107.1, a Cumulus media station.